Yo, hey, what is up you guys? My name is Devin, bringing another Battlefield 4 beta video today. Today I'm talking about the new game mode Obliteration. So, Obliteration, beforehand we got some glimpses of it at the Parasol Storm whenever they had it at Gamescom. And you know, it looked very interesting. It was a new mode to Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4. We haven't seen this mode yet in the Battlefield series, so it was something new, and I was very excited to see something finally new. Because if you want to make a new game, you gotta bring in new, fresh ideas. And I thought this was a new, fresh idea. And having played it in the beta on Siege of Shanghai, I have some thoughts about it. There is some cons and there's some pros that I can see so far. And in this video, I'm just gonna talk about a couple of them. So I want to start out on the good. The good thing is that it is brand new, so it's something new. And it is very tactically. It's a very tactical type of game mode. You have to work together with your team and your squad to get the bomb to their location safely. And the reason why is because one of the cons that I will state later. Another good thing is that it's fast paced. It's just non-stop action. There's just always something going on. You got vehicles swarming around, you got people coming in from all angles. It's a very fun mode, and I do like it very much, especially for being a console player where we need as much action as possible, being that we have only a 24 player cap. So yes, I think this is a very good mode, especially for us console players. Now there's a couple of things I do not like about the mode so far, and I think they could be ironed out and fixed very easily. And one thing is these parachute spawns. Personally, I don't find them to be placed right, because with the way they're placed, especially on Siege of Shanghai, you cannot be at the building. Because if you're at the building, people are just flying in from everywhere. They're hitting you from every angle. And it's very hard to use a vehicle at that whenever you're in the middle, because people can just parachute right on top of you, right behind you. And I think they should place these spawns just a little bit better so that you can't have people just like coming in and swarming you, because it's kind of hard to carry the bomb across the map whenever people are just parachuting all around you, and I don't find that to be really fair. I do understand that it is for the purpose of making sure that nobody gets spawn trapped, because that could really ruin the game for the other team if they do get into a spawn trap. But not that Siege of Shanghai could probably be spawn trapped, because Siege of Shanghai I do find to be a very good map, and I think that there's a lot of ways to get out of spawn traps, but that's not the point. Another con is that this is just having to do with the players. A lot of players are just really not knowing what to do with this game mode. They're taking the bomb the wrong way. They're taking it to our base, and it's just really dumb. And that's just the players. I know that's nothing to do with DICE, but I'm hoping that players will figure out how to play the game mode efficiently so that we can have a lot of fun and it can be a fun mode. I do like that whenever the bomb explodes, it literally does explode, so that anybody in the vicinity dies, because I feel that this was a great decision, so that people don't just sit there and camp near the bomb. People will still sacrifice themselves to do it, but personally myself, I think it's a great idea, because for those players who do not want to die, they're gonna have to move out of the way. And I think this stops from like Operation Metro. If you remember, whenever you get into the Metro, there's that one bomb that's in that middle room, and it's got 2 doors, and that is absolutely the worst place to put a bomb, because once they arm that thing or you are trying to defend it, it's just people camping in that room non-stop, and it's crazy. And I find that if Rush would do the same thing, we could stop a lot of this camping and objective camping that people do now in Battlefield. And we don't know anything about Rush. I'm hoping that maybe they will have this feature in Rush, probably not, but I think that this bomb blowing up is a very great feature and will stop some of the camping. And yeah, I like it very much. Overall, I think it's a great mode. If they can iron out some of the spawns and get those spawns working, I think this could be a very great mode, and I am looking forward to playing it on all the maps, especially Parasol Storm. I feel like that was really a map made for Obliteration, being that they kind of showcased the first ever footage of Obliteration on there. Some people did get to play it on this one map, Operation, I don't know what it's called, like, it starts with a Z. I don't know what it's called. But some people got to play on that, and they said it didn't work very well. I think Siege of Shanghai is kind of it works well sometimes, doesn't work well in other ways. But I'm excited to see how it's going to work on all the other maps. Post your comments below on what you think about Obliteration. If you haven't played it, you can go play right now. PC, you can easily get to it. Console, if you didn't know, to play it on console, you have to go to the server browser and fix the filter settings to Obliteration. And that's just a tip for you guys who didn't know that the console players do have access. And yeah, like the video, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter. Until next time, guys, peace.